Okay, cool.
Hi everyone, Emily here from Logistics for Designers, and I'm really excited about my current guest that we have with us today, Jordan, who's our sales tax expert. Jordan, do you want to go ahead and share your screen?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great. So he manages all our California sales tax filings through the CDTFA, and he's here to discuss how to apply for an extension through the CDTFA. Right now, a lot of designers are trying to find ways to really weather through this storm or survive the current status of their business. So one of the options would be to file for an extension. So Jordan, could you kind of give us a little bit of a disclaimer on that and when you advise designers should apply for an extension?
Yeah, totally. So our recommendation for our clients, even given the current state of the whole world, is that they don't extend their sales tax filings. And the reason that we say that is we understand that businesses need the money to stay in their bank accounts, but when there is that money in the bank account not being paid to the state for the sales tax that is being owed, it's very easy as a business owner to see those funds and to use them. And then when things go back to normal, your extended deadline approaches and you go to pay your sales tax, you may not have the funds to pay that liability. So our recommendation is to try not to extend your sales tax deadline, to pay your sales tax as it becomes due, just so you know what your current cash balance is in your bank account at all times. Again, I understand that all businesses may not be able to accommodate this, but that is our own personal recommendation. And if you do decide to have your sales tax deadline extended, we recommend putting the money somewhere, maybe in a savings account or another checking account, and making a note of it as a business owner that this money is not to be used for business purposes. This money is due to the state and that it will need to be paid. So just trying to put those disclaimers out there so that everyone understands why we provide the advice that we do, and then you can make your choice depending on your own situation from that.
Wonderful. Yeah, that sounds good. So do you mind walking us through how to do it on California's?
Yeah. So when you log into the California Department of Tax and Fee Administration's website, on the right-hand side of your screen, you'll see I want to, and you can request a filing extension. And then you'll be given a list of things to choose from as the primary reason for your extension.
Okay.
You'll select a disaster occurred, such as a fire, storm, or similar public calamity. Next. You'll be asked to select the periods that you would want extended. This is going to vary depending on when you last paid or filed your sales tax.
Okay.
So go ahead and choose whatever periods are available to you on the CDTFA's portal and just check the box. And those are the periods that you're asking the CDTFA to extend for you.
What periods have you been finding that the CDTFA is allowing you to file an extension for? Is it the next 3 payments I've heard, or what? Can you explain that?
Yeah, it is the next 3 payments. And what I mean by that is if you file on a quarterly basis in California, you know that you have to make monthly prepayments.
Okay.
So for instance, when we were filing at the beginning of this whole pandemic in March 12th, there was the March prepayment, there was April's Q1 2020 sales tax filing, and then May's prepayment. Those were the 3 that were available to us to make extensions for. So again, this is going to vary depending on if you're an annual filer or quarterly filer. And if you're outside of the state of California, there might be even other types of filing periods. But whatever is available to you, just go into your portal or call your sales tax office, and they'll be able to let you know which periods are up to extend.
Wonderful. Thank you.
So once you've selected your affected periods, you'll be asked to provide additional information, which includes location of disaster, of which we've been putting as California. The date of the disaster we've been putting as March 12th. That's when the governor of California issued his notice of the state getting assistance for small businesses or large businesses and what they were going to do to help them. The type of disaster is going to be an other public calamity. And provide an explanation doesn't need to be anything in depth. I just put coronavirus, filing for an extension to pay/file sales tax due to our business being affected by this pandemic.
Perfect.
Then you'll go to next. It will ask you for supporting documents. You don't need any. And then it will ask for the taxpayer information. This information is whoever is completing this filing. So if it's your office manager, if it's your bookkeeper, if it's you as the business owner, your accountant, they will need to fill out their information here. So for the sake of writing an example, and again, this information is being provided so that if the CDTFA has questions regarding your request to have an extension made, they can contact you and get whatever information they need. And then finally, you'll be brought to the screen showing your selected periods, the reason for the extension, kind of just giving you a summary. And when you hit next is when you'll be brought to the screen, which finalizes your request for this extension.
And so that next screen will be a PDF confirmation that the designer should download and keep on file, or?
Yeah, exactly. So that next page will provide a confirmation number along with a print this screen box, which you can select, and it will allow you to print the PDF for your own records to have a confirmation number.
That's easy enough. And has the CDTFA been approving your request, or what's the timeline on all of that information?
So I had applied for some extensions for some of our clients back in March 12th. And as of today, I have still not heard a response from the CDTFA. Now, for those of you that are new to this, usually your request for an extension to be filed will be given to you via your portal from the CDTFA as a message, as a PDF, saying whether or not it's been approved and providing any further updates. Again, as of today, for those clients that I applied for an extension, I have still not heard an approval from the CDTFA. So I went ahead and I called the CDTFA. They said that they are inundated with requests right now, and to just ignore whatever deadlines are approaching and know that our extension has been received by the CDTFA and that they're going to address them as soon as they can.
Great. So this will avoid additional penalties and late fees since you filed an extension. So you can pay the sales tax at a later time. Is that correct?
Correct. Especially because this is a statewide mandate that was given out by the governor. The CDTFA has gotten clear instructions to waive any and all interest and penalties.
Great. That's perfect. Again, this is how you would file for that extension for your sales tax through the CDTFA portal, which is specific to California. Again, if you're a designer out of state, please check with whoever helps you file your sales tax, or check with your state and see if they are offering extensions. You can also learn more about our services with the call to action link at the bottom here that will connect you straight to our website. We are experts in California sales tax filing. So if you need help filing an extension, reach out to your account manager, reach out to us. We're here to help you during this time and offer all of our resources, all of our experts to help you and your business weather this storm. So thank you very much, and stay tuned for the rest of our web series. Have a good one. Bye. Thanks, Jordan. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.